Hi everybody, welcome to Life enTales. My name is Lala.
And my name is Lynette.
My name is Ivy.
And today we're here with Dennis Bioh of African Community Resource Center. And today we have him here. We're going to ask him a few questions. So Dennis, hi. Nice to have you on the show.
Thank you.
So let's start off by talking about the African Community Resource Center. What exactly is it and what are the goals of it?
Our mission is to create a platform for social community development. And that can mean a lot of things. We did a survey that kind of assessed the issues that the African community are facing. And we underlined 4 major issues that we felt like they can really use, in building their capacity. And those 4 areas are education, social, economic, and nutrition. So it's just a range of ways to get our people to really get access to the American dream.
Well, before we talk about the 4 aspects of the goals of African Community Resource Center, how did it come about? What were you thinking when it came out?
Well, I've always had that edge of always trying to just take the initiative to do something that I feel like, is needed. So it wasn't more of what I wanted to do, it's more of what was needed. I didn't want to sit back and say that our people are not doing this, our people are not doing. I wanted to take the initiative and say, okay, this is what we need. And I always, look back growing up and thinking, if I had this, or if I knew this person, if I wanted that, how would I do it? So it's always been, I never really had anybody that I looked up to, the family or growing up said that, oh, I want to be just like him. It's always looking out for your best interest and what you can do, what you can achieve. So that was how the whole thing started. It was serving the people. And one thing that I've learned over the years is how to market a business. And what you name a business actually, is what then branded. And somebody did ask me, why do you pick the name Africa? Even though you kind of serving the people, why Africa? And that kind of limit your options or the people you can attract. And I told them that the word Africa to me means a lot of different things. When you have a community where the child is not singled out, but the whole village or the next door neighbor or the person down the street can look at your kid and say, hey, what you doing is wrong.
Right, raising them.
Just raising them. That's the beauty of what African meant to me growing up. So when I thought about what I would call this place that we want to put together, it was more what can really stand out, and mean more in Africa.
So it's not just limited to just Ghanaians. It's anyone,
Spanish people, Puerto Rican people, Asian people. It's really for the community. It's just what African meant to me, the word Africa. It's just, togetherness, a village, really.
So when you say it's a resource, I'm thinking resource. People come here to get the information that they need.
Right.
Does it just stop there? It's just getting the information, hey, they go out and do their own thing, or do you try to help them to make sure that when they get the resources, let's say it's for a job, do you provide them with, how to set up resumes, some people don't even know how to do interviews, so do you help them all the way to make sure that they get that job or get a job, or is it just, give them a list of things, hey, you need this, to get a job, and, how far do you guys actually go?
The whole 9 yards. We don't want to stop, halfway. Then if that's the case, then there's no need for us to be. Our job is to really set the bar, just raise the bar of excellence, and to see people achieve, greater than what they can even expect.
Right.
To me, I just look at our people like is this all you can really do, or are you just okay and comfortable with where you are? So when I look at some people, I question myself: is this why you came to America? And I always tell myself, no, it's just certain things that they don't want to expose themselves to, kind of beat them, and they take whatever life they have as it is, and they're okay with it. But
Be content with what they have.
right.
Okay. Well, I think I was talking to you earlier, and I was talking to you about how, like, I guess my concern was like the age group. Are you more for the youth or the older people? Like, my take on a lot of ex-Ghanaians, like, I was telling you, the older Ghanaians, it's kind of hard to kind of make them think, moderate type of things. They're so set in tradition and everything. So, I mean, if they came to your resource, do you think it would benefit them? Like, how would it help them?
Absolutely. I think
Was it just
it
the
will
kids?
it will benefit the whole community as a whole. If you ask me, I'm not catering to any particular people group. If it's mom and dad, then mom and dad comes. Mom and dad, what can you learn?
Right.
I don't want to do more than what I have to do. I'm actually giving you what you need and how I can be of help to raising up for you.
Right.
So everything that we're doing actually goes in detail to help everybody.
Okay.
But my main concern really would be the youth.
Right.
Would be the youth, because the challenges of being an African youth or a minority youth in America, or in every European country or wherever you may be, very different.
Very difficult. Yeah.
Being in an environment where you're not, it's not born into, you can't into it, and you have to try to keep your culture, but at the same time get adapted to
Americans or whatever environment that
But
you're
I don't think parents or the community look at that and say that, wow, these kids are actually struggling. These kids actually need help. Well, you're not really doing these kids any favors if you think, yeah, you brought them to America, but
It's more to than
right, and that's
more to
exactly
just
what they
bringing them
do.
here.
it's not about that. If it's that, then you haven't really done anything. You've really set them up.
Right.
You set them up,
Right.
but there's more to it.
Yeah, because I mean, I had my kids, I sent them to Ghana, and then they don't want to live here. And like later on, I thought about it. I was like, we're in Ghana. They grew up in Ghana, finished school, and got older. They came here. It would have been better because when you just bring them up here, it's like okay, they have to deal with culture change. They have to deal with trying to find where they fit in. So it's very challenging for Ghanaians to just come here and try to adapt to the American system, and then you have the pressure like you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, you have to do so it is right. It's a lot of pressure. So I mean, I think your program is really really good. But do you have like? Okay, so I know it's a resource center, but do you have like a setting where kids can talk to people, private counseling? Because a lot of youth, or even Ghanaian youth, even you can't talk to your parents. And I mean, my kids be like, "Mom, you're so cool," because I mean, I'm a little bit more, I'm Americanized, I'm open, I'll talk about whatever. But not a lot of Ghanaian parents. You can't talk about dating. You can't talk about chilling, drinking, sex, even the music you listen to.
That's a good question. Actually,
You can't listen to that, and that hinders a child growing up. It's a big hindrance for a child growing up trying to find their place. And it's like if you can't go to your parents and talk to them. If you go to people outside the street, you're gonna learn the street way, and that's not always the best way. So it's like you do have counselors there, and are they certified or is just people that
Well, on a day-to-day basis, operations level of organization, we will have certification of qualified people available, but also because of the people that we're actually serving, I think we want to bring in volunteers from the outside, be able to talk to the kids, youth leaders from churches.
Church, right?
It's a community effort, really. I don't want to sit in that office every day. I don't want to be in a building, if you ask me honestly.
Right. You just want to watch what's going on.
Right. I just want
Manage it for more.
Right. Not even manage it. I just want to step aside. My job is done at the end of the day.
Right.
People being helped.
So will you guys have buses that can pick people up? Because you know sometimes parents work 2 jobs or they don't see any use in what this center is, so they might not want to bring their child. Do you have buses that can take people or take children from a certain time and take them home, or can they come after school, or is it open every day?
It's open. It's actually open every day. We haven't talked about transportation just yet, but if it's something that we need to look into, we will. It's open. I think the house we talked about on weekdays, 9 o'clock to about 11 p.m.
Oh, that's a long day.
Yeah.
On the weekend, it's been to 1 o'clock, depending on what activities we're going to have. The center is really a piece of art. Really, it's an amazing.
Is it like a YMCA type of thing? I'm like looking
I
like
know, a whole different level.
Really?
Yeah.
I got an opportunity to see the place.
Really?
It's awesome. It has like a lounge area. It has a game room, which is good because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Right.
So it gives the kids a chance to also like get to know each other and have some fun while they're also doing.
So this is gonna be another. What area? Do you have an area yet? That
Yeah. We have an area, but I can't.
You cannot disclose that information at the moment. That's fine. So you know, all like you saying this Lala about how nice it is. That's money.
Yes.
I'm gonna get into the money part. It's money, and I think you said it was a non-profit, correct? But no, I mean, there's so much non-profit you really do, like money-wise, you know, to invest. Now, so you know, I you know, you know, I'm gonna have to hit on something here. But you know, there was a saying, a rumor, you know, and you could clarify this that you know, you were involved in a car accident, and that money is what you're using to do this. What is your take on that